Hello everyone, I'm John from ONEWEB. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about how to use page directives, which are AngularJS or HTML directives, while designing your applications with the ONEWEB Page Designer. All HTML elements can have attributes. These attributes are pieces of markup language that can be used to adjust the behavior or display of any HTML element. We can also use AngularJS directive to extend the HTML. In the ONEWEB platform, the application runtime rendered your application output in AngularJS and HTML5. We can use AngularJS directives, which are special attributes starting with ng prefix to adjust the display of your HTML output. We can create any custom directive or can use an inbuilt AngularJS directives. The most common inbuilt directives are ngIf, ngHide, ngShow, etc. Let us see how we can use these directives with our application design. So here I'm working on the home page of one of my CRM applications. Each product order here displays the order status either in approved, reviewing or pending. As per my required design, I also need to display the icons along with these statuses. And for each new status such as approved, reviewing or pending, I will have to display a different icon. Let's see how you can accomplish this with the help of a directive. Open this page in the designer. As you can see, I already have my microflow output integrated with this UI design. I recommended opening the tree structure to drag and drop your icons in the right place. Now I already have the icons inside my image repository inside the page designer. I will simply drag and drop all these three icons right before this label that display the status on the page runtime. Now I can select each icon, resize them and add margin or padding to position them as per my required design. Once it has been done, let's save and preview this design. As noticed, we can see all these three icons on the page runtime. Now we can use the AngularJS directive here to display one icon per record with respect to its corresponding status. If we inspect and see the microflow output on this page UI, you will see the backend microflow service integrated on this page returns the specific status parameter for each record. So in this case, we can use the Angular directive ngIf on the icons and check the status parameter for each record to display only the appropriate icon to render on the page runtime. To add a directive, select the icon on the page designer, click on Settings and Data tab. Under PGD directives, click on Add Directive button to add directives. Here, the key will be the directive name, which is ngIf. And the value will be the condition. So we will mention item.status equal to approved. Please note that while page rendering, the microflow output parameter status can be checked with the keyword item.status. Now this directive would only render this approved icon for the records where the status parameter is approved and restrict its appearance for all the other records having different statuses. Click on the Done button to save this directive for the approved icon. Similarly, we can add the ngIf directive on pending and review icons and check for the status value in the microflow output respectively. Now you can save and preview your application. As you can see, now only the appropriate icon is rendering or showing up along with the status text. We can also select the icon and set the HTML attributes like title, IDs, etc. inside the DOM properties. Let's set the title as approved, pending, and reviewing for all the three icons respectively. Now on the page runtime, it will start to display the title on mouse over. Also, let's say on this screen, we only want to display the records with the approved status. We can open the designer and add the PGD directive with ng-show and limit it to render only the records with the status as approved. However, this is just for demo purposes and it's not recommended to use directives for data filtration. Now on the application runtime, you can only see the records with the status as approved. So this is how you can use directives with your UI designs. Thank you for watching this video.